What's going on?
This is Nathan Drake. He is the hero of our game Uncharted 2, which is our new game for the PlayStation 3, which comes out in October. And with this game, we really set out to create a playable, cinematic action-adventure. So we ended up with a story about Nathan Drake, who is a fortune hunter. He's a guy who has one foot in the legitimate world of archaeology and artifact reclamation, and another foot in the shady world of kind of international historical art theft. Very much a world of double dealing and of bandits and dodgy crime world figures. In the first game, we put Nate in a very specific situation where he was kind of forced into a hero role, but with this game, we have a much greater cast of characters, many of whom you play alongside as AI control characters in the game, who will help and sometimes hinder Nate as he progresses through the game. While there have been plenty of multiplayer shooting games, there hasn't ever really been a game which is about traversal combat in the way that our game is. Not just traversal shooting either, but we have loads more melee combat, hand-to-hand. It really is good old-fashioned hand-to-hand slugging it out. It's very kind of sloppy, the fighting in Uncharted. It's not like the kind of precise martial arts style fighting that you get. It's much more kind of good old-fashioned, bare-knuckle brawling. Everything that you see on screen in terms of the increased fidelity of the shaders, which are the things that define like the surfaces of the objects, just have incredible variety compared to the first game. And so now like skin really looks like skin. It kind of scatters light in the way that skin really does. Cloth looks a lot different. We have a lot more variation in the kind of subtleties of different kinds of stone and metal and stuff like that. We have kind of a unique production process as far as the performances of our actors go. A lot of people just kind of get actors in one by one into an ADR studio and record them and then send them home with a paycheck. But we, well, for a start, we have a director of actors, a guy named Gordon Hunt, who has many years of theatre and film and television under his belt. And the other Naughty Dogs, they work alongside Gordon with the actors to first of all workshop the scenes. They'll do lots of table readings and they'll block the scenes because we're recording on a motion capture stage, of course. And as part of that process, they do quite a lot of improvisation. And in fact, some of the funniest lines in the game just come straight from the brains of the actors in the moment, you know, when they're improvising and workshopping.
Or the reporter who has been biting at my heels. You better pray that he is not bluffing.
That means that when we're on the stage and we're now capturing audio, dialogue on the stage, as well as the physical performances, the actors have a really good sense of where they are in the overall flow of the drama and how their relationships stand to one another in that moment, which I think really comes through in the performances. And I think that's what people are responding to when they hear a line of dialogue that rings true for them or a joke that comes off. It's really all of that effort that's gone into it.